Cliff Richard has been in the music world for more than 6 decades, but nothing prepared fans for what he finally revealed about Elvis Presley. For years, people asked him what he truly felt about the king of rock and roll, but Cliff always stayed diplomatic, choosing silence over controversy. That all changed when a recent interview pushed him to speak honestly for the first time. And what he said left the entertainment world stunned. It wasn't sugar-coated. It wasn't the polite, polished answer people expected. It was raw, real, and straight from the heart. His personal truth about Elvis, their musical connection, and the silent pressure he carried for decades. Cliff admitted that Elvis wasn't just a musician he admired. He was the reason Cliff even picked up a microphone. When Elvis burst onto the scene with his wild energy and rebellious voice, Cliff felt something shift inside him. It stirred a spark that later shaped his entire future. For the first time publicly, Cliff confessed that he didn't just look up to Elvis, he feared being compared to him. Every performance, every album, every headline carried the weight of Elvis's global shadow. Cliff said it almost felt impossible to escape, and the pressure was so heavy that he sometimes questioned if he even deserved success. But then he revealed something even more surprising. Elvis actually knew about Cliff. He knew his music, he'd heard his records, and he respected his voice. According to Cliff, a friend inside Elvis's inner circle once told him that Elvis admired how Cliff blended rock with elegance, holding on to a clean image while still delivering powerful performances. That revelation changed everything for him. Knowing the king himself approved, lifted a weight off his shoulders he'd carried for decades. Cliff also broke silence on the biggest rumor, that he once hoped for a collaboration with Elvis. And yes, he confirmed it was true. He dreamed of standing beside the king, singing harmonies that would echo through generations. But fate didn't allow it. Cliff revealed that he regrets never pushing harder, never writing that letter, never making that call. The opportunity slipped away forever when Elvis passed in 1977. Cliff said that loss felt personal, not just as a fan, but as someone who believed their voices together could have created something unforgettable. But the most emotional moment came when Cliff admitted something deeply vulnerable. He said he avoided speaking about Elvis for years because he feared people would say he was using Elvis's name for attention. That fear kept him silent, it kept him guarded, and it created a wall he never broke until now. Speaking openly brought him closure he didn't know he still needed. Cliff ended his message with something powerful. Elvis, in his eyes, wasn't just a legend, he was a compass, a direction, a reminder that impact isn't measured by awards, but by how deeply you touch people's lives. Cliff said Elvis touched his life more than anyone ever knew, and breaking his silence was his way of finally honoring that truth. Cliff Richard's long-awaited confession didn't just shock fans. It reminded the world why legends never fade, even when decades pass.